Welcome back to CBS Beyond the Gates, spoilers. We've been tracking these complex dynamics for weeks on CBS Beyond the Gates, spoilers, but what's coming up for the week of July 27 to the 31st of July 2026? Oh, grab your coffee, or maybe a strong drink, because we need to break down the massive fallout that is about to tear these families apart. Let's be real for a second. DANI DUPREE is currently walking a high wire over a pit of hungry alligators, and I personally believe her luck is about to run out in the most glorious soap-tastic way possible. We saw Nicole Richardson drop that absolute bombshell on DANI DUPREE, claiming she already knows. Now, if you ask me, Nicole Richardson was likely talking about something completely different, probably related to the ongoing Ted Richardson saga or family medical. But DANI DUPREE's guilty conscience? Oh, it is working overtime. DANI DUPREE instantly panicked, thinking Nicole Richardson uncovered her dirty little secret with Bill Hamilton. That elevator encounter was a huge mistake, and DANI DUPREE, knowing she might fall back into Bill Hamilton's bed, makes her a walking time bomb. Prediction time for next week? For July 27 to July 31, I predict DANI DUPREE's intense paranoia will actually force her to self-sabotage. She's going to make a desperate move to cover her tracks, probably by confronting Bill Hamilton again at his office. But here's the kicker. Bill Hamilton is literally falling apart. Did you see him staggering around his office, completely disoriented and struggling just to stay conscious? Bill Hamilton isn't just throwing tantrums anymore, his physical health is in freefall. I'm calling it right now. Next week, when DANI DUPREE goes to demand Bill Hamilton keep his mouth shut, Bill Hamilton is going to collapse right in front of her. And instead of getting answers, DANI DUPREE will be trapped in a room with an unconscious Bill Hamilton, holding the exact mystery gift that Andre Richardson was so terrified of. Talk about a psychological nightmare. And can we talk about Andre Richardson for a moment? Amazing. The sheer panic on Andre Richardson's face over that mystery delivery to DANI DUPREE says everything. Andre Richardson is hiding something massive. Is that gift tied to Bill Hamilton, or does Andre Richardson have his own dark past creeping into the Fairmont Estates gates? I personally believe Andre Richardson intercepted or recognized that package because it threatens his entire standing with the DUPREE family. If DANI DUPREE opens her eyes and realizes Andre Richardson has been lying to her, her mental state will completely shatter. Speaking of shattering, my heart is breaking into a million pieces for Anita DUPREE and Vernon DUPREE. As a longtime soap fan, this BRCA gene mutation storyline hits with the immense emotional weight of a classic legacy storyline. CBS Beyond the Gates. Spoilers, we've watched Anita DUPREE carry the burden of passing down this terrifying medical reality. Knowing both DANI DUPREE and Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne carry the gene is a brutal blow for Anita DUPREE. But let's address the elephant in the room, Darlene Hawthorne's behavior. I ruthlessly criticize Darlene Hawthorne for how she handles family crises. While Vernon DUPREE is standing by Anita DUPREE like an absolute rock, offering unconditional love and support, Darlene Hawthorne is out here playing favorites and judging everyone. I have a huge hot take on this whole Hawthorne family dynamic. Darlene Hawthorne treating Isaiah Hawthorne like the black sheep while putting Jacob Hawthorne on a golden pedestal is infuriating. Let's be real, Isaiah Hawthorne has turned his life around. He grew up, reformed his ways, and became a respectable man in the DMV. Yet Darlene Hawthorne constantly criticizes Eva Thomas Richardson, while suddenly trying to play nice because Elon Hawthorne wants to reconcile. That's crazy. I passionately defend Isaiah Hawthorne here. Elon Hawthorne telling Jacob Hawthorne something he didn't want to hear at the end of last week was just the tip of the iceberg. Prediction for next week. Elon Hawthorne is going to reveal a massive family secret that strips Jacob Hawthorne of his golden child status. I predict Elon Hawthorne's revelation will blindside Isaiah Hawthorne and force Jacob Hawthorne to face a harsh reality about the Hawthorne family heritage. Isaiah Hawthorne is going to get hit with an emotional sucker punch from his own blood, and it's going to test his sobriety and his relationship with Eva Thomas Richardson to the absolute limit. Now, let's pivot to the absolute snake in the grass. Heather Armstrong. Can you believe she just waltzed back into the DMV, looking Joey Armstrong dead in the eyes and declaring she's back to settle unfinished business? That chilled me to the bone. Heather Armstrong's return is bad news for everyone, but especially for Grayson Perez. We've been warning you on CBS Beyond the Gates spoilers that Grayson Perez is a loose end in Heather Armstrong's web. Grayson Perez has been trying so hard to build a normal life, even bonding with Tomas Navarro over male friendship and relationship anxieties. But next week, between July 27 and July 31, I predict Heather Armstrong will corner Grayson Perez. She is going to leverage Grayson Perez's criminal past to force him into doing her dirty work. If Grayson Perez refuses, Heather Armstrong will destroy his newfound friendship with Tomas Navarro and tear his reputation to shreds. Grayson Perez is in extreme danger, folks. And speaking of Tomas Navarro, let's talk about Catherine "Cat" Richardson. Oh boy, I love Cat Richardson, but her insecurity is getting totally out of hand. Watching Chelsea Hamilton and Eva Thomas Richardson do that high-tech live stream about organ donation was supposed to be a positive community movement. But Cat Richardson's bitter reaction? Saying Eva Thomas Richardson stole Ted Richardson, stole Tomas Navarro, and now stole Chelsea Hamilton? Come on, Cat. Tomas Navarro is out here feeling like a trophy boyfriend because of the economic gap between them, buying condos he can't afford just to match her status, and Cat Richardson is throwing tantrums over a live stream. For next week, I predict Cat Richardson's jealousy will push Tomas Navarro straight back into his anxieties, leading to a massive blow-up argument where Tomas Navarro walks out on the condo plans entirely. Meanwhile, what is going on in the romance department with Nicole Richardson? Nicole Richardson is out here juggling Carlton Fitzgerald and Kyle while still hyper-fixated on Ted Richardson. But Ted Richardson and Shanice Johnson just hit a massive milestone, exchanging "I love you"s after Aunt Monica McCormick advised Shanice Johnson to open her heart. When Shanice Johnson and Nicole Richardson had that raw, honest chat, you could feel the tension. Next week, I predict Nicole Richardson will discover the truth about Ted Richardson and Shanice Johnson's deep love confession, and it is going to send her spiraling right into the arms of either Carlton Fitzgerald or Kyle, or worse, right back toward her mysterious ex. And we cannot forget about the terrifying feud brewing between Haley Lawson and Randy Parker. Haley Lawson telling Randy Parker that the next time Bill Hamilton has a rage episode, she'll make sure Bill Hamilton meets the medical examiner instead of a hospital doctor. That's not just a threat, that's a promise of murder. Haley Lawson explicitly implied she made Lynette Wise disappear. If you ask me, Haley Lawson is the most dangerous woman in Fairmont Estates right now. Next week, I predict Randy Parker will try to use Mona Wilson and the church as a shield, but Haley Lawson will catch him red-handed, forcing Randy Parker into a deadly blackmail game. And what about Deanna McBride talking to her ghost dad, Doug McBride, in broad daylight while meeting that handsome stranger who turns out to be Kial's son? Joey Armstrong might be pulling the strings behind that meeting, but Deanna McBride's mental health is spiraling, and someone in Fairmont Estates needs to get her professional help ASAP. Next week, expect Kial's son to get drawn into Deanna McBride's bizarre world, setting up a dark, romantic mystery that could shatter Vanessa McBride's world. So, my CBS Beyond the Gates spoilers family, here is my provocative question for you today. Do you think DANI DUPREE will confess her secret affair with Bill Hamilton before he collapses? Or will Heather Armstrong strike first and take down Grayson Perez before the truth comes out? Drop your thoughts, wild theories, and hot takes in the comments below. Let's get a real debate going down there. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and join the CBS Beyond the Gates spoilers family so you never miss a single update on all the Fairmont Estates drama. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next analysis.